I'm fired up about what I call the Unaffordable Care Act, because I don't want to give the president all the credit for this train wreck. Franken's got to own it.
Right.
And we're seeing as it unwinds here and is rolled out that it is an unabated disaster. It is a clear example of the significant issues that happen when the government overreaches.
No, this is what happens when Republicans obstruct and try to sabotage
and say bad things.
There was a bad environment
feelings
for this to succeed. It's
fault.
the Republicans' fault, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny. I was listening to this segment on my way over here this morning. By the way, you guys do a great job. And
thank you.
You were referencing the Washington Post article this weekend, which was just.
Yes, it was for those who haven't read it, the Washington Post article basically told the story of the immediately after Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act was passed, two big economists came out with a report that said, President Obama, you have no one in your administration that's capable of implementing this law. And the White House basically says,
yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We're going to go with
this person.
We're going to go with who we've got. We're not going to bring any outsiders in. We're going to go with who we've got. And so far, it's been an abject failure.
Well, it has. And President Obama and Al Franken have to own this. They've led on this. They've lied to us. They told us that we would be able to keep our insurance. It's absolutely wrong.
Did Franken say that? Because we've got a lot of audio of the president saying that, and then, but has Al Franken actually said those words as well?
He has absolutely said that, and I encourage you to look. We'll send you a clip of him on the Senate floor, Senator Al Franken, saying, if you like your insurance, you can keep it.
Well, there's 140,000 Minnesotans who are going to be getting letters at least saying that that's not the case.
It's just wrong. You read about that, just as an example, the Walburn family in Rice County who lost their insurance and now have the luxury or the opportunity to spend $4,000 more per year for their same insurance coverage. Mr. Walburn are understandably upset.
People don't just have $4,000 lying around.
Right. It's terrible. And then in that same article that you were talking about, the Washington Post article, later on in that article, it talks about, you got to keep in mind, this is the number one priority for the administration. I mean, it is number one.
Yes.
And so they have meetings.
It's what they got reelected on, yeah.
They have meetings all the time, which are progress reports. And we do this in business. I've run a business for 20 years. When you have your number one priority, you meet with your team and you get progress reports, and you lead on this, right?
Right.
And what they said is at the end of every meeting, when President Obama got his updates, he would end that meeting by saying, well, just remember, if we don't get the website right, nothing else matters.
There you go.
Well, you didn't.
It's bad when your progress report meeting starts every morning with, you see...
See, I think the website being such a disaster is, certainly that's a gift to us, and it impedes the rollout. But the fact is, you get beyond the website. Even if the website worked, people are going to be kicked off.
Well, that's the thing. We're being told it's just the website. That once the website's fixed, everything will work. I'm worried that, no, this is a systemic, this is just a symptom that the website was a failure. And if that ever gets to work, we're going to realize everything below that is also going to be a failure.
A couple points on that. First of all, it's just the tip of the iceberg, the website. It's indicative of this disaster that's coming. And everybody that I've talked to that knows a lot about healthcare says this is the tip of the iceberg. So just watch. That's one. Two is, this is a huge opportunity for Republicans of historic proportion because healthcare affects everybody. And we've been talking forever about the dangers of the increased role of the federal government in our lives. And this is going to be such a severe example of what happens when the government overreaches. And it allows us to say, look, we told you so. Now, the way we change healthcare in this country, the way we stop Obamacare is to win elections. And we let this thing roll out, watch it be a disaster, then let's take over the Senate in 2014. I will beat Al Franken.